What's up, everybody? This is Don Talk Media. It's your boy Don Vito, where I talk about whatever I want, whenever I want to. And I have two very special guests with me today. I got my boy Nez and Siah in the building. What's up, guys?
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up?
Is this your guys' first interview?
Hell yeah.
You nervous?
Not really.
I'm a little, but that's okay.
Come on, we all boys.
Yeah, we all boys. All right, so how you doing today, guys? Good morning, all that good stuff.
Chilling.
Chilling. So I know this sounds like a really generic question, but what really made you get into music?
Well, basically, when I was a little kid, I was always writing. And my teachers actually said I was really, really talented with the pen. And so I always put my thoughts on paper. And then when I got older, I got exposed to hip hop. I would listen to the songs and I would perform them myself. You know, kind of like like you know how you look in the mirror and you grab the brush and you start rapping.
His palms are sweaty.
Yeah,
His
yeah,
weak
yeah.
arms are heavy. Yeah,
exactly,
I got you.
type shit. And so I figured out I had this love of performing.
Did you use the remote, a comb? What was the microphone? I just need to know.
Honestly, it was whatever I could. It was my phone a lot of times. Actually, when I was a baby, there's videos of me like with a little, toy mic that my parents got me. I was doing that shit since I was like 4 years old, man. It's crazy. Maybe even younger than that. And so it was something that I always loved that. And then eventually I started just like putting my own words to the songs that I was performing. So I was able to do, kind of marry both of the things that I had passion for, was performing and writing, just put it together, and that was it. After that, I never stopped.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
What about you, Siah?
Yeah.
What made you get into the MC world?
Yeah. As for me, I like Michael Jackson a lot. I would always, my parents bought like a DVD of his performances and shit, and I just loved his process. I loved every song. I loved how much effort he put into his music videos, dancing, singing. He was crazy. I would always sing in the car, but it really started in like middle school when, I think Evan was in high school. He started making music, and he would have me like shit that he didn't want to do. Like if he couldn't sing the melody, he'd be like, "Yeah, I need you to do this," and then he would eventually just start writing for me, and then eventually I'll write for myself. It was features here and there until I could do it for myself.
How do you feel like you've grown as an artist since
Majorly.
the
starting.
beginning?
Majorly.
Like if you were to put out something from like you did when you were like 15, would you be ashamed?
Yeah, 100%. I could not sing. It was crazy.
I thought you could sing.
I thought I could sing. I did.
We
I
all
listen
thought you
now,
could sing.
I listen now and it's bad.
I guess you couldn't.
I listen now and it's terrible.
So Nez, I just want to know musically,
Yeah.
if someone were to say, "I've never heard your music before," what does it sound like? What would
Okay.
you tell that person?
Well, I have a lot of different sounds. I'm one of those guys that, I don't really like to put myself in a box and be like, yo, this is my lane, this is my sound. I like to experiment here and there, but definitely you're going to hear the Drake influence. That's my guy. You're going to hear a lot of, there's some Big Sean in there. There's some Kanye. Boy. Yeah, definitely a lot of Kanye and Jay-Z influence as well. And then, sometimes I get in my conscious bag and that's where you see Kendrick and J. Cole, different artists like that coming out. So those are my big influences.
Would you say you two kind of mix that new and old school sound together? Would you say that's a fair assumption?
I would say on some of my stuff, definitely. I experiment with some boom bap drums here and there, put some. A lot of my influences were popping in the 2000s and 2010s, so definitely I try to like stay true to that. What about you?
So I say he definitely would do that more than I do because we're kind of like different generation, kind of. I'm more that new school stuff. But I used to listen. We shared iPod or whatever. I don't know, iPhones, Nano, whatever.
You're so young. Oh my
whatever
God.
the fuck that shit was. And so anything he had loaded up, I would listen to. I listened to Blueprint. I listened to fucking Graduation. I listened to all that old shit. Kendrick, all that, Section 8, Good Kid, Mad City. I would listen to all the Eminem, everything Eminem. I used to love Eminem. It wasn't until I started doing music that I was like, who do I sound like and who should I mirror? Cause I used to just rap, like kind of sing rap, and it wasn't that good. It wasn't as authentic as, you know, let's say The Weeknd, which is more like Michael Jackson. How can I use my voice similarly to someone who has my cadence,
Especially
my pitch
someone
and
like
shit?
Abel that experiments with so many different sounds
Yeah.
and different genre blending. Do you
Mm.
see yourself expanding out of like the pop rap scene at all?
Yeah, but well, yeah, I do. In the future, because when I was in high school, I was also looking at, it was the era of like kids blowing up and shit. So I was looking at what are they doing? How easy is it to blow up? Like what sound are they on? And so that's some shit that I drew from. But obviously that's a wave, and yeah, that comes and goes. So I'm looking to expand and try different stuff. Like now, I don't draw from like Lil Mosey anymore. You know, I'll draw from somebody. I'll look at like who's really good, who stood the test of time. Like I'm gonna look at Drake. I'm gonna look at Kanye. I'm gonna look at Justin Bieber. You know, people who are really good vocally or they're really good melodies. That's who I'm gonna look at.
I wasn't expecting that. That was a pretty detailed answer, man. You're very
Yeah.
well spoken.
Thank you.
So we're reporting live from Loft Studios in Orlando, Florida. If you need a session, get at your boys. Speaking of the Orlando scene, when you think of Florida rap, you think of South Florida.
Yeah.
You know, Rick Ross, Trina, Lil Pump, Denzel Curry, the late great XXXTentacion.
Hmm.
Orlando doesn't really have a
Oh,
huge...
you gotta say Kodak, man.
Oh,
Hold up.
and yeah, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, I was just throwing some out.
Respect.
Orlando doesn't really have the biggest, really music scene. I mean, you got Danny Towers. Shout out to Danny Towers. Hot Boy. You know, Key Glock. Oh no, Key Glock's not. He's from Memphis. You know what I'm trying to say. There's a
You
couple.
mean Glock 9?
Glock 9. That's what I
what-
meant to say.
Yeah.
Where do you guys see yourself in the Orlando music scene coming up?
Not with those boys. None of them. Honestly, we're not trying to ride the, Florida rapper, wave, that SoundCloud shit. It's, I'm not trying to be another Kodak, which a lot of these guys.
Oh my God, we have a special guest. Is this Faith?
Yeah, it's fake.
It's Faith. Faith, come on over real quick. Not to cut you off, bro, but we have special guests. Just I would go this way. Because I actually do have something I want to ask Faith. All right, so surprise special guest we have this afternoon. We have
Faith.
and-
Hi.
how are you doing, Faith?
Great.
Good, glad
How
to
are
hear.
you?
I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. So, just a quick question I have for you, Faith. How would you say it is dating a musician versus like the other people you've been associated with?
Other people, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, good answer.
But
That was the right answer.
basically, I'm gonna be so completely honest. With Darian, I don't really see him, like, it's kind of separate. Like, anytime, I don't have a problem with it at all. But if I tell somebody, oh, here's my boyfriend, and they're like, what does he do? And I'm like, he does music. I feel like there's a big judgment on that.
Yeah, stigma.
Like, it's a huge stigma. But it's actually, like, great. I really like dating him, especially because I do my own music. I feel like there hasn't been really an understanding, like, in past relationships at all about that. But
So when these guys blow up and they're on the road, do you have that level of trust with Siah over here and all that good stuff?
wait, what do you mean by that, though?
'Cause first of all, look how pretty this man is.
All right.
He's gonna get all the shorties are gonna be on him. Are you ready for that type of energy from other females when he's out and about?
I feel like
The cameraman want to know too. He over there giggling.
I'm worried more about the cameraman.
In that fucking corner over there. What the fuck?
I don't know. When I first started dating him, I was scared about that, but I'm not really scared about that anymore. I feel like he's proven himself to me, and if there was other girls, I don't think I've been with him forever. Like, I don't think they would compare to me anyways. But
Facts.
I don't know. We'll see when it happens.
We'll see what happens.
Maybe I'll go crazy. Maybe I'll be on the news. Who knows?
Okay.
slash a few tires. No, I'm kidding.
Faith, is there anything else you want to add, Faith?
The only thing I feel like negative wise, I feel like everything's pretty positive, would be about him being in the music industry is it's more scary because I just like want him to make it and stuff. Like I love him. So I always have a
Aw.
fear of like him not making it. I don't think I'm scared about other girls. I'm not scared about the industry. I know it's sus. Like there's definitely sus people for sure.
Yeah, the cameraman over there.
No Diddy parties
Cameraman,
for
no Diddy
for.
parties. No, he's not going to any Diddy parties. But yeah, I mean his studio's in my house, so
Yeah.
Shout out to
I'm
Loft
not really
Studios.
scared about other girls and stuff. But it's more a fear of him not making it.
Okay, well I think he's gonna make it. I believe in him.
Oh, he's for sure gonna make it. It's just that it's terrifying. Like dating somebody and like they have a dream, like you want it to happen. I have all faith in him though. But yeah.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. But
All right,
yeah.
Faith. Well, I just wanted to thank you for swinging by real quick. I know it's not easy to come on here and
On the
say how you feel
spot.
on the spot.
I'm
I
really
didn't tell her
awkward, too.
that she was gonna be on here. She just came up and I just interrupted this man as you saw before and like, but I think you added a great piece. That was
Of course.
it was great to have you on. All right.